5708 for the Nifty. Not surprising at all, pretty much in line with what the SGX Nifty was showing as well. And the usual suspects, ONGC in fact is up 3%, BPCL, so the oil and gas pack actually leading the way on the upside, 3% apiece for both of these. JP, DLF, Reliance Infra, the beaten down names, all of them over 15% losses the last week, all these three bouncing back in trade today. IDFC, the other one, 2.5% higher, so it's the beaten down names. Tata Steel, the other one, lost almost 10% last week, is up close to 1.5% or 2% in trade. Not surprising at all. HDFC, the more stable gainer the whole of last week, actually piles on a couple of percentage points further. This one is trading at new highs. Smart moves really by HDFC the whole of last week and continuing today. The entire banking lot should be brought up really. SBI, ICICI, PNB, Bank of Baroda, all of these stocks are showing that little bit of an uptick, 2.5–3% for an OBC as well. So good going. Any losers, if at all? Yeah, I mean, Infi maybe 1% off, but you really don't want to look at that or a TCS right now. It's just a day wherein the index has opened with a bit of a gap. So expect to look at activity in stocks where there were significant shorts piled up the whole of last week, and these will be the ones which will be in focus today morning. Watch out for the beaten down names. They could climb up further from these levels.
Some other stocks which are going to be in focus today. Ranbaxy, that's the one that you should watch out for, like we just pointed out as well. News flow coming in on the stock price. Considering they're set to get an FDA nod for an alternative for Novartis, as well as another one for Roche's drug. So Ranbaxy has gotten off to a very smart start. 434 thereabouts is where the stock is. Videocon, they're planning to retire a substantial portion of its debt from the proceeds of the stake sale of the Mozambique gas field by the end of the month. It could fetch them about almost $2 billion. Videocon, though, is still a little soft in trade. S. Kumars, they're looking to sell Reed and Taylor. That's what the Economic Times is reporting, to reduce debt. And SKNL has gotten off to a very smart start. Small base stock, but yes, a positive move coming in there. UTV has signed a 7-year, 130 crore rupee deal with Z Entertainment, so watch out for this one as well. Suzlon $650 million bond issue is likely to hit the markets today, so watch out for what that does. A lot of developments coming in on Kingfisher Airlines news flow over the weekend, so let's see what KFA is up to. Positive move coming in there, 4.5% uptick coming in for that stock price. SAIL OFS, the OFS is now being fully subscribed. They got bids of 24.13 crore shares versus the issue size of 24.03. And yes, like Neeraj pointed out, the entire OMC basket is holding up very well. Nestle as well, because they've increased the royalty rate from 0.2% every year to now 3.5%. Or rather from 3.5% to now 4.5%. So watch out for this stock as well. It's the one which is actually holding out. No, it's lying absolutely quiet currently in trade.